Yandere Simulator has been out for about 8 years now, and we still have no update or information about a full release, and that's why I'm going to be talking about. I know there's been some whole big thing with Yandere Simulator is that the full release has never came out, and Yandere dev never really says anything about it and just continues to update the game and never even thinking about the full release or any of the other 9 rivals. So it's kind of hard to tell if we're gonna even get a full release and when. If there is, I feel like it's gonna be in a very, very long time because I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be 9 rivals, and again, I'm pretty sure we only have 1 or 2 of them. I don't really play the game all that much, so I don't really know for sure. But I feel like Yandere Dev it really doesn't put much time to, actually make the full release of the game. It's just adding a bunch of new features and things that we don't really need, like a new elimination method. Like, we didn't need a water dispenser, we wanted a new rival so we can play the game, and it would be really fun if we can experience the full release. I know a lot of people are really mad about that. It's been 8 years and we still don't have a full release. So there's been a lot of updates, but I did hear that there was a bunch of people volunteered to do work for the game, like character model designs and artwork and stuff, which is nice. There's more progress happening in the game, more updates, which means maybe we could see a full release coming sooner than it would have been. I know some people say that he's stalling the development of Yandere Simulator so people will donate more money supporting the full release of the game, but in reality there really is going to be no full release. He's just doing it just to get people to donate more money. I'm not Yandere Dev, so I cannot confirm or not confirm that. I did watch the video about 1980s mode, and it said it took him, I think, about 2 months to make 1980s mode. I was expecting it would take a lot longer, so if it only took 2 months, then that's like a whole different game, all new characters. It only took 2 months. It shouldn't really take all that long to finish out the normal Yandere mode. I feel like if Yandere Dev really wanted to get the full release out and really make a redemption and just show that this game is just an amazing masterpiece, it probably wouldn't take that long because he's already got a few of the rivals. I'm pretty sure he has all the models and everything for them. He just has to actually add them to the game and make their schedules and everything, which isn't really that hard since you already have the ideas for everything. He actually did decide to release the full release of Yandere Simulator, we would probably get it within a month or 2. Of course, with the full release of a game, that means that there can't be consistent updates like there are now, because when games are in beta or early access, they can update a lot. It's kind of their excuse to have a lot of updates because they have a lot of bugs and issues with them, and they need a lot of updates to be stable. I even saw this, I don't even know where I found it. I think it was a news article, and Yandere Dev actually compared his game, Yandere Simulator, to Genshin Impact. He was saying how the 2 games are similar. Instead of having some huge release where all the characters are all in this update and everything, all the whole story and lore is just all in this one huge update, or when the game just releases there is really no early access or anything. Instead, it's a game that slowly just develops. You're just ever so slightly adding new things and playing around with things, changing things, balancing things, fixing bugs. In Genshin Impact, new story quests and characters, of course, and that can kind of keep the game going for longer instead of just releasing the whole game and everybody finishing it and getting bored and quitting. You kind of got to keep playing the game to check out all the new updates and new features, and you get hyped when they announce a new update coming up soon that you can play. And then if you've already played the previous version, there's more stuff in this next update. So I feel like if there ever is a full release, I feel like it's going to be a slower thing. They're not going to go out and release the whole update all in one thing. They're just going to slowly add new rivals, new things to the game, new features, all sorts of stuff, just slowly, update after update, and then we will probably see all of the rivals eventually, maybe in 2026, maybe. I don't know, I hope not 2026. I really want to play the full release. Yandere Dev, if you're watching this, please update us. Please release the full game. I want to play it. If you want to watch me play Yandere Simulator, even though I'm no good at it, watch this video here, please do. I worked hard on it. But thank you guys so much for making it to the end.